Hey there, Rockstar. What's going on? I'm Allison. I'm a content creator, online educator, and business strategist helping you build a rock solid business. This video is going to walk you through the 12 brand archetypes, diving into all kinds of things, how you can use them in your brand identity process. So stick around and listen to all of them to help you identify which archetypes are best suited for your business. Now, I will kind of spoiler alert, I did create a brand archetype quiz that you can take on my website, AllisonJudkins.com, which will help you really hone in on which archetype is for you. Let's go. Brand archetypes are essentially universal traits that humanize your brand. So it drives your messaging, your creative, your look and feel, your tone, all sorts of things. It's the personality of your brand, essentially. If you haven't watched my video on the brand identity process, highly recommend that. It's linked above in the cards or below in the description. Yeah, I dive into the entire brand identity process, and I do touch on the 12 brand archetypes. So watch that video and watch this one to get better insight and determine which brand archetypes are best suited for your business. Now, you can have a blend. I do have 2 brand archetypes for this business, and maybe you can play a little game and see if you can identify those throughout my pieces of content and on my website. The first one is the creator brand archetype. Now, the creator, you are artistic, you are a builder, you are innovative, and you value originality. Your brand promise would be innovation. A quote to live by would be, "Creativity is intelligence having fun," by Albert Einstein. And well-known brands that are creator would be Apple, YouTube, and Adobe. The magician brand archetype. Now, you are mysterious, you are spiritual and intuitive, you value enlightenment, and your brand promise would be transformation. Well-known magician brands would be Axe, Tesla, and Disney. The Jester brand archetype. Now, you are unconventional, you are fun, you are entertaining, you value self-expression and humor, authenticity, and your brand promise is entertainment. A quote to live by would be, "Life is short, smile while you still have teeth." And well-known Jester brand archetypes would be Geico, MTV, and Visit Vegas. That's a tourism board, a city filled with entertainment. The lover brand archetype. Now, you are sensual, affectionate, and devoted people. You value indulgence, and your brand promise is passion. A quote to live by would be, "Do it with passion or not at all." And popular lover brands are Dove Chocolate, Magnum, the ice cream bars, and Victoria's Secret. The every person brand archetype. This is sometimes called the girl next door or the guy next door. Your traits would be unpretentious, relatable, and friendly. You value belonging and fairness, and your brand promise is inclusion. A quote to live by would be, "Community over competition." And well-known brands in this archetype would be IKEA and Tom. The innocent brand archetype. You are an optimistic, you are loyal, and you are genuine. You value trust, and your brand promise would be joy. And a quote to live by would be, "There is beauty in simplicity." Well-known innocent brands would be Gap and Dove. The giver brand archetype. You are compassionate, and you are generous and helpful, and you value human kindness. Your brand promise would be generosity, and a quote to live by would be, "Your greatness is not what you have, but what you can give." Well-known brands that are the giver brand archetype would be Campbell's Soup, Huggies, and St. Jude's Hospital. The sage brand archetype. You are very intelligent. You are very informative and wise. You value knowledge, and your brand promise is information. A quote to live by is, "Knowledge is power," and popular sage brands would be Barnes & Noble, BBC, Google, lots of newspapers, that sort of thing. The hero brand archetype. Your traits are, you're a leader, you are determined, you are disciplined, you value strength, and your brand promise is courage. Now, a quote to live by would be, "You have been assigned this mountain to show others that it can be moved." And popular brands in the hero archetype would be Nike footwear and Trojan condoms. The ruler brand archetype. Now you are detail oriented, you're powerful, you're a leader, and you're confident. You value mastery and order, and your brand promise is excellence. Now this one's kind of funny, but it is true in a sense. A quote to live by would be, "If you're not first, you're last," by Ricky Bobby. But that one's really funny to me because it is true. Like, you strive to be the best and the top, excellence. And well-known brands that are the ruler archetype would be Rolex, Mercedes-Benz, a lot of the luxury brands. Obviously, those are excellence, and nothing is better than them. They are the best at it. The rebel brand archetype. Now you are honest, you are a non-conformist, and you're also very progressive. You value freedom, and your brand promise is revolution. A quote to live by would be, "If you follow all the rules, you miss all the fun." And popular rebel brands would be Virgin Airlines, Hard Rock Cafe, Netflix, and Harley Davidson. The explorer brand archetype. Now you are open-minded, you're fearless, and you're curious. You value experiences, and your brand promise is adventure. A quote to live by would be, "Never stop exploring." And popular brands that are explorer would be GoPro and Patagonia. So that's all I had for you. I hope this helped. Again, you can watch all of my branding videos in my playlist in the description below or on my channel. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already. And check out my Pinterest because I have all of the 12 brand archetype boards, and I'm constantly saving things on there, inspiration for that archetype. So check that out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.